You're welcome to IK Garlic, where we sell all kinds of kitchen accessories, home appliances, gas accessories, and electronics of all kinds. Now, at interval, we try to educate customers some of the electronics or maybe the appliances they get from us, how they can use it. Even some gas accessories, we try to explain to customers, teaching them how to use it, so that when they find, or have difficulties using those things they get from us, they can know how to go through it. Now, today here we have a Maxi 60 by 90 cooker. A Maxi 60 by 90 cooker. This is a Maxi 60 by 90 cooker. Somebody that doesn't know anything about cooker, on buying this cooker, you'll be very confused on how to use it. So we are here to help you, teach you on how to use this cooker, so that when you buy it, it will be easy for you to use without coming or asking us how you're going to plug the hose, how you're going to do this one, or how you're going to do that one. So we're going to teach you everything you need to know on how to operate this standing 60 by 90 cooker. Now, this cooker comes with a 1-year warranty. If you're buying this cooker, it goes with a 1-year warranty. So whatever happens to this cooker within that 1 year, when you're using it, they'll work it for you free. Then after your warranty expires, they can still work it for you, but little charges may apply when it's being repaired. If it's something that's, it's big, like what happened is very, very big. Now, how do you use this cooker? First of all, you're seeing all these controls here. You might be confused on how to use all these controls you're seeing here. You might be wondering, how do I use all these things here? Now, if you see, this one here is the lights. This one here is the lights. It works inside the oven. Once the light is on, you're seeing the way everything inside the oven, you can see it. You off it. That's for the lights. Then this one here is the timer. So let me say you're using the oven, or maybe you're cooking something, you want to time it, whatever thing you want to do with the timer. You can either use it for cooking, or you can also use it while cooking, depending on whatever you want to time. So the timing is up to 90 minutes. So it reads like this. Once, let me say, for example, you set it on 10 minutes, as you're cooking, it will return it back down to the place, down to this place it started from. Then you have this one here. This one here is what controls from the box here, as you're seeing it. It's saying down. So it means that this one is the one that controls this one. When the box is down here, it means that this is the one that controls this one. When the box is up, it means it's the one that controls this one at the top here. So if I on it, you see that this one is the one that's going to light. So let me just continue explaining before I go to the process of on it. I'll still get back to that. Now, this other one, this one here is for your electric hot plates. This one controls the hot plates. These two knob here controls the hot plates. You can see this first one here is saying for this one, and then this box down here is saying for this bigger surface. Then this hot plate here is 1,500, while this one here is 1,000 wax. That's the hot plate, the capacity. Then this other one here is for this one. As you can see here, is for this one. And this other one is for this other one here. This one at the up here. So those are the things you need to know for the knob. Then the final one, this one is for the oven itself. This one is for the oven itself. This one is for the oven itself. This one, as you're seeing the control is telling us that this place, when you turn it to this way, because one knob controls the up and the down. So once I turn it to this direction, it's for the up. Once I turn it to this other direction, it's for the down. So whenever you want to on it, you look at which direction, which of the oven you want to use, because it has both up and both down. So you determine which one you want to use, whether you want to use the one at the top or you want to use the one at the down. So another thing too, the place where gas enters from, it has two control, the place where the gas enters from. So I will try my possible best to see how I can bend it so you'll be able to see it. Now, the place where the gas enters from is two. You see one here, you see another one here. So this one is sealed. So this is like a spare. In case anything happens to this one, then you can use this one. Or maybe where your house is, the position, because they don't know where the way you position your cooker. So they did it in such a way that whichever which way, when you get to your house, whichever which side your cooker is positioned, or maybe the way you structured your kitchen, you want to connect it with hose. So if your own is the entrance is this place, you connect it to that place. If the entrance is this place, you can move this from this place and put it to this place. So this place is sealed up. Where it's open is here, but you can as well move it from this place to this place. So they did it in such a way that if you have maybe your cooker, the way you worked it, you need to, let me say, for example, the way it is being worked. Like this now, it's like this. Don't open the cooker, it was like this. Let me say your house now, the position where your hose is supposed to come from is this side. So you can easily transfer from this place to this place. That is it. So another thing too, it comes with these legs. It comes with the 4 leg. So this leg goes under 1, 2, 3, and 4. The leg goes under. Now another beautiful thing about this leg, you can as well increase it if this height is not okay. You can increase it to your desired height. The advantage of this, it's making sure that the cooker is not directly on the floor. Because, you know, in your kitchen, sometimes you might have, water on the floor and all the rest of them. And when there's always water and this thing is directly on the floor, it will cause it to rust. So this stuff already changed, gives you that effect of saving it from the floor itself. So if you're increasing it to the desired height you want, you can do it. If you want to reduce it, you reduce it. So these are what this particular thing do for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 inside there. And then it also comes with something that helps you when maybe you don't know the amount of time you're supposed to leave what you're doing inside the kitchen. Maybe your meat, you don't know the amount of time you're supposed to leave it. Now, it's for meat, it's telling you that you should leave it for 40 to 60 minutes. So this timer now, that's where this timer comes in place. Now, for 40 to 60 minutes, depending on the heat, it's telling you 200 Celsius to 280 degrees Celsius. Now, if you're leaving it for 40 to 60 minutes, what you just need to do is to turn it to this place, turn it to 40 minutes. Once you turn it to 40 minutes, if you're drying your meats, it's already okay. It's telling you that it's okay. So the same thing for fish, the same thing for the vegetable, the same thing for cake and all the item that is listed here. So this stuff also helps you, which is something you can still get online as well. So now one button I forgot to explain to you, the spark button. What does this spark button do? When it's connected to a light surface, when it's connected to an electric when it's connected to an electric source, this button is like a spark igniter. The spark igniter, when you look closely here, you will see that there's an igniter here in this place, and it's also in this place. So that spark igniter works hand in hand. It's also inside the oven. This white sparker now is also inside the oven. So what this sparker does is, when you're cooking, or maybe when you want to light the gas, you just press this place. Once you press this place, if you're hearing a ticky sound, that ticky sound, it also helps you to light the cooker without a matches or a gas lighter. So you can either on it 2 ways. You can either use the spark button, or you can use a gas lighter. So, or you can also use matches, but I'll prefer you use something of this nature because this is more safer. Matches brings your hand closer, but this takes your hand far away. So it's far more better when you're using it to light something that has to do with gas. So let's on it now. Now we are on this cooker. It's already connected to a light surface, to an electric surface, and we want to try on it now so you see how it functions. The beautiful thing about this 60 by 90 when compared to the 60 by 60 is the fact that this igniter is also inside the oven. It also works inside the oven as well. So meaning that when you're using this cooker, if you want to on it, you won't be needing a gas lighter to on it if it's connected to an electric source. Unlike the 60 by 60. But this 60 by 90, once it's connected to an electric source, this spark igniter works inside the oven, both the down and the tops of it. You understand? So it works at both the down and the top surface. Now let's try and see how we would work it with light so you get to see how it is. So let's start with this one. So I'll start with this one. I want to be able, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Now, see me, I'm on this first one here. Let's be sure that all the burner, and if you want to on the cooker and your burner is like this, or the stuff is like this, it's wrong. Even you'll see that there's something they're trying to tell you here that it is incorrect. So you make sure that this thing is seated properly. The burners, the cover, the top burner are seated properly. You make sure they're seated properly, very, very well. So let's try and operate with this first one and then see how it goes. So you see it comes up easily with the spark igniter. Comes up easily. Then this one, that's for the back, and then this one. So you see all the 4 burners are on. So this is me on them without the without a lighter or a matches because it's connected to an electric surface. So of them all. So what about the oven? Let's do the oven. So you get to see inside the oven. So now this is the oven. Does the same thing we did when on in this one. When you spark, you see the lights is inside already. This one will be difficult for you to see. You won't be able to see very well. But let me remove. Okay, the one on is even the down. Okay, I think I turned it this way. So it's the down that is on already. The down is already on. You'll be able to see the flame. So let me on the up one so you'll be able to see it easily. So let me off that one. Let me on the top one. So you're seeing the top one is on now. Let me return it back. And if I have my lights on, I'm able to see what is going on. When I'm doing anything inside the oven, with this lights on, I'm able to see what is going on. Let me try on it again with the lights on now. So you see how beautiful it is. Is it on? Let's try. So you see, it's on now. So you can see what is going on inside the oven when roasting your meat or doing whatever thing you're doing. Let me return it off back. So this is basically how to use the 60 by 60 90 cooker. So I believe with this, whenever you get the cooker from us, you'll be able to easily use it. So with this video, I believe it has helped you a lot. Now this video, we always drop it every Friday. And I believe that after watching this video, if somebody should give you this cooker, you'll be able to use it. Even the hot plate here, I don't think there's anything difficult about this hot plate. It's also very easy. Just the same thing with this hot plate. Just go here. It's on. This hot plate will start to come up. Turn it down. The 3 is the highest, and then you return it back. The same thing with this one. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the highest, and then you return it back. So there's nothing difficult about this cooker. It's very easy to operate. User-friendly. It's very wonderful. So if you need the cooker, we also sell it. Wherever you are in Nigeria, you can place your order with us. We'll send it to you. So I believe this video has added tremendous value to you and also makes it easy for you to use. Thank you. See you next Friday.